Welcome back. A Cathedral Christmas is coming soon here in Lexington.
John Nardolillo, the director of orchestras at UK, is here to tell us more about it. John, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
This is one of those events you have to really be looking forward to.
Well, this is going to be a really beautiful concert. It's the Lexington Philharmonic and the Lexington Singers doing a Christmas program in Christ the King Cathedral. It's a beautiful spot. It's beautiful music for this time of year.
And sometimes
Perfect.
the spot really makes a huge difference as far as acoustics are concerned. Have you gotten to be inside this facility and listen to the quality?
Yeah, it's a beautiful place. It's beautiful to look at, but the sound's beautiful in there, and it's a great atmosphere. So it's going to be very special.
So tell us about the performance. I know you have a lot of very talented people taking part in this.
Well, of course, it's the Lexington Philharmonic and the Lexington Singers, and then Michael Priestley will be singing. He's a great
wonderful.
baritone from here, and Catherine Nardolillo, my wife, who's a soprano, she'll be
Who's
singing
also
as well.
She's pretty
extremely
good
talented.
too, huh?
Yeah,
You think?
Yeah,
Yeah, you know that'll work.
yeah. So it's going to be a wonderful program. It's beautiful music. We're doing some Bach and some Handel, and some favorites that people will recognize as well.
It's really good.
So a classical theme. Any other things people should expect out of this?
Well, I think they should expect it to be, a great atmosphere and a wonderful evening, and it's a warm evening, a warm time of music making, and
In such a beautiful location as we've talked about, but there have to be also some concerns when you first walk in there to say, how is this going to fit in this beautiful cathedral?
well, I mean, the Lexington Singers are a large group, and so putting all the singers in and the Philharmonic, we're going to fill up the space. And it is a church, so it's a very live acoustic, but it really sounds great in there. So it'll be a great spot for this concert.
What's the collaboration process been like, bringing together these two groups?
Well, I mean, ever since I've come to Lexington to be at UK, I've worked with the Philharmonic and I've worked with Lexington Singers, and they're both great organizations that are filled with friends and colleagues and members of the community. And so I love working with Jeff Johnson at the Lexington Singers, and I love working with the Philharmonic. So it's fun to be doing that again.
And tell us a little bit more about the program. You said some music that everybody will recognize.
Well, we're going to do some music from the Messiah, which is a tradition of the Lexington Singers and the Philharmonic. We're going to do the Fantasia of Greensleeves, which is set to a beautiful Christmas carol. We're going to do some English Christmas music. We'll do a few really familiar carol type things. We'll do some music of Bach.
And normally, going to Christ the King, you wouldn't be needing a ticket, but you need it for this event.
This event will be sold out. It's almost sold out now, so if you want to go, now's the time to get a ticket.
Do not delay.
Yeah,
And
it will sell out.
The website there is lexphil.org, and you can also call the number on your screen to secure one of those tickets. Thank you so much for joining us, and it's going to be next Saturday, right?
Right.
The 14th, December 14th.
All right,
Mark
8
your
p.m.
calendars.
Cathedral of Christ the King. Thank you so much, John.
Thanks
Always
for having
good to
me.
see you.
Thanks for having me.